Welcome to Masculinity, Femininity TV. Have you ever wondered why your words sometimes fail to communicate your feelings in a relationship? We've all been there. You're trying to express something important, but no matter how clear you think you're being, your words just don't seem to land. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship, yet it's surprisingly complex. It's more than just the words we say. It's how we say them, the tone of our voice, our body language, and even the silences in between. Our experts, a diverse group of psychologists, therapists, and counselors, emphasize the importance of understanding these nonverbal cues. These cues can speak volumes. A simple touch, a brief look, or a subtle change in tone can convey feelings and thoughts that words often fail to capture. But getting the message across is just half the battle. The other half involves active listening. Now, active listening isn't just about hearing the words your partner is saying. It's about tuning into their emotions, acknowledging their feelings, and showing them that you care. It's about being fully present in the conversation, without distractions, without judgments. According to our experts, active listening is a skill that can be honed over time. It starts with making a conscious effort to really hear your partner, to put aside your own thoughts and feelings for a moment and step into their shoes. This can be challenging, but it's a powerful way to deepen your understanding of your partner and strengthen your connection. Our experts also share a range of strategies to improve communication in relationships. These include practicing empathy, expressing feelings in a non-blaming way, and regularly checking in with each other. And remember, communication isn't a one-size-fits-all thing. What works for one couple might not work for another. It's about finding the approach that best suits you and your partner. Remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about expressing your feelings, but also understanding your partner's. So, let's pave the way for healthier, more effective communication in your relationships. Because at the end of the day, understanding and being understood is what truly connects us. How do you navigate through the rough waters of conflict in a relationship? As we delve into the heart of conflict resolution, it's important to remember that conflict is not inherently detrimental. In fact, it can serve as a catalyst for growth, understanding, and deeper connection in a relationship. So, what exactly is the secret to mastering conflict resolution? Our experts have shared some insightful advice. Firstly, it's all about understanding. When disagreements arise, it's crucial to step into your partner's shoes and truly try to understand their perspective. It's not about who is right or wrong, but rather about understanding why your partner feels the way they do. Next, focus on the issue at hand and not on personal attacks. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment and start throwing around blame, but that can only escalate the conflict. Instead, keep the conversation centered on the specific issue. This approach fosters a resolution-oriented mindset rather than a blame-oriented one. Communication, as always, plays a vital role. But it's not just about talking, it's about listening. Active listening, where you're fully present and engaged in understanding your partner's point of view, can work wonders in resolving conflict. It shows your partner that their feelings matter to you, and this validation can diffuse tension and encourage open and honest dialogue. Lastly, remember to express your feelings and needs in a respectful manner. Using I statements instead of you statements can help avoid sounding accusatory. Instead of saying, "You never listened to me," try, "I feel unheard when I express my thoughts." It's a subtle shift, but it makes a world of difference in how your message is received. Conflict resolution is a skill that takes practice, but with patience, empathy, and understanding, it's a skill that can strengthen the bond between you and your partner. As we navigate through the challenges that come our way, let's remember that it's okay to disagree. It's okay to have conflict. What matters most is how we approach and resolve these conflicts. In the end, it's not the conflict that defines your relationship, but how you resolve it. What does it mean to truly connect with your partner? It's a question that holds the key to unlocking the art of cultivating intimacy and connection. Let's start by exploring the elements of emotional intimacy, a cornerstone of successful relationships. Emotional intimacy is about being attuned to your partner's feelings, understanding their perspective, and validating their emotions. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can express your deepest thoughts and fears without any judgment. Our experts suggest that fostering emotional intimacy involves active listening and empathy, allowing for a deeper understanding of your partner's experiences and emotions. Physical affection, on the other hand, is a language of love that speaks volumes. It's not just about grand gestures or passionate moments, but also about the small, subtle expressions of love that often go unnoticed. A gentle squeeze of the hand, a comforting hug, or a soft kiss can stir powerful feelings of connection and intimacy. These are the moments that, when strung together, create a tapestry of love and affection that binds us to our partners. But how do we deepen this bond? Our experts propose that the answer lies in small gestures of love and meaningful conversations. It's about making your partner feel seen, heard, and loved in their day-to-day life. This could be as simple as leaving them a note of encouragement, or as profound as having a deep conversation about their hopes and dreams. It's about being present, being engaged, and being there for them in both the mundane and the monumental moments of life. In essence, cultivating intimacy and connection is about creating a shared narrative, a story that you and your partner write together. It's about building a relationship that is not just about two individuals, but about an us, a partnership that is greater than the sum of its parts. Remember, intimacy is not just a feeling, it's an ongoing process of connection and growth. It's about continuously investing in your relationship, nurturing the bond with your partner, and growing together in love and understanding. Do you find it difficult to be vulnerable and authentic in your relationship? It's a question many of us grapple with, yet the answer lies at the very heart of relationship dynamics. Vulnerability and authenticity, two words that sometimes seem daunting, are actually the secret ingredients that add flavor to our relationships. The experts we've interviewed, psychologists, therapists, and counselors, all agree on their importance. They emphasize that embracing these elements is not just beneficial, but essential in fostering strong, resilient relationships. Vulnerability is the act of opening ourselves up, of sharing our true thoughts, feelings, and fears with our partners. It's about letting down our guard and allowing our true selves to be seen in all our imperfections. In the words of one expert, vulnerability is the birthplace of connection. It's where trust is built. Authenticity, on the other hand, is about being true to ourselves. It's about not hiding behind a facade or trying to be someone we're not. It's about honestly expressing our feelings, needs, and desires. Our experts highlight that authenticity is the currency of trust and acceptance in a relationship. The beauty of vulnerability and authenticity is that they work hand in hand. When we are vulnerable, we are authentic. And when we are authentic, we are inevitably vulnerable. This synergy creates a safe space where partners can express themselves freely without fear of judgment. But how do we embrace vulnerability and authenticity? The answer lies in communication. Open, honest, and respectful communication is the key. It's about expressing our feelings and thoughts, not in a confrontational way, but in a way that invites understanding and empathy. As one expert puts it, vulnerability and authenticity require courage. Courage to speak your truth, and courage to listen to your partner's truth. So let's take a moment to reflect. Are we being vulnerable and authentic in our relationships? Are we creating a safe space for our partners to do the same? Remember, vulnerability and authenticity are not signs of weakness, but of strength. They are the bridges that connect us to our partners on a deeper, more intimate level. Vulnerability and authenticity are the bridges to a deeper, more intimate connection. What does it take to sustain a long-term relationship? This question can be complex, but our experts distill it down to two core principles: prioritizing quality time and continuously investing in the partnership. Quality time is more than just being in the same room. It's about sharing experiences, engaging in meaningful conversations, and creating memories together. It's about being present both physically and emotionally and truly connecting with your partner. Continuous investment, on the other hand, is about nurturing the relationship consistently. It's about making efforts to understand, appreciate, and meet your partner's needs, and about growing and evolving together. It's about staying curious about your partner and never taking them for granted. These principles may seem simple, but they require conscious effort, commitment, and intentionality. They require you to be the best partner you can be every single day. In the end, a lasting relationship is not about finding the right person, but being the right person.